Hey you beautiful goblins, it's Blindside here. So I like to be an efficient goblin when I can. I've watched a lot of videos on Helltides recently and they're all decent, but none really give me a reasonable method to help me during Helltides. What to actually do when inside a Helltide. So today I want to attempt to help you guys to give you some objectives while inside a Helltide so you can pull a bunch of Forgotten Souls and a load of Obols just like a real goblin. Now you likely already know why we do Helltides, but simply put, Helltides give Forgotten Souls that are used for upgrading items and re-rolling modifiers on items. They're super important mid to late game, so having a good supply of these is necessary in Diablo. Now you may already know, but Helltides only spawn every other hour with like 15 minutes extra. Thankfully, we are also lazy goblins and we don't keep track of time. So Helltides.com will do work for us. This isn't sponsored, it's just a really good resource. Once a Helltide is up, it'll show you where the Helltide is, and you can also set an alert so it can alert you when a Helltide becomes active. Now inside a Helltide, there are many different kinds of chests. There are ring chests, two-handed weapon chests, but we're after mystery chests. I think the main objective we should be going for in a Helltide is the mystery chests. These drop 3 to 5 legendaries. I've gotten up to 9 Forgotten Souls in a chest before. One of the main ways to collect cinders to open one of these is doing the events. So we also pile Obols on top of our farm. I believe this to be the most efficient way to farm Helltides. So let's go over that more in detail. Alright, let's look at an active Helltide. We're using Helltides.com. A quick rundown on how these work is all mystery chest locations are shown on the map, but only the ones with a green circle, like this one here, are currently spawned. Basically, people can log into Battle.net or Discord and are then able to mark active chests. Usually a Helltide will have 2 active chests, like here and here, on average, but more chests can actually spawn, so like you can have 3 or 4. Our goal with Helltides is to grab as many mystery chests as we can, and to do that before they respawn. So our immediate goal will be to collect cinders. Cinders drop from every monster inside a Helltide. The best way that I've found to farm Helltides is to jump from event to event. So like these 3 here would be best to like circle these 3 for instance. Usually it's best to find ones that are close by and just jump to them, and then also kill mobs on the way to each Helltide, as killing, like there's usually packs of mobs that you can kill the pack, move on. It can take about 15 to 20 minutes to collect 350 needed for 2 to 3 mystery chests. But here's the thing, the mystery chests reset every hour, as I mentioned a bit before, on the hour. So if a Helltide starts at 6:30, you'll have 30 minutes to collect the cinders and open the mystery chests before new mystery boxes spawn. This means that you can open 4+ mystery boxes per Helltide if the Helltide begins just before an hour. So this is pretty huge. Now Helltides don't always align like this because there's an hour and like 15 extra minutes before each Helltide begins, but usually you can grab these extra mystery boxes. Now if you've liked what you've seen and heard so far, give us a little grubby thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Now that we know what to do during a Helltide, let's go over a few things to watch out for within a Helltide. First, screaming Hellveins. These are great, not worth actively hunting for as the spawn points seem few and are rather random, but just keep an eye out for them as you're running from event to event as they drop a hefty amount of Forgotten Souls. We also have Fiend Roses. If you didn't know, these are used in crafting smelly potions. The Fiend Roses are also dropped from mystery chests along with some more potions. If you're like me, you probably forget to drink these anyway, so you could probably open up your own Goblin Apothecary at this point and just sell these to less forgetful goblins. We also have these mini bosses in the Helltide. We actually like these. They're shown on the map with a skull, but it will only appear when you're close to it. They can also spawn during the meteor showers that happen, and they have a chance to drop Forgotten Souls, so worth stopping for when you see them. not too worth hunting for unless you know where they spawn. Lastly, we have the actual Helltide boss. I personally don't think this thing is worthwhile, as it can take a bit of time and doesn't drop that many Forgotten Souls, or at least it never did when I killed it. I think it's more efficient to collect cinders and obols from the events, but if there's a lot of people there trying to kill it, feel free, as you are your own goblin after all. That's all concerning Helltides. If you liked this video and would like to see more, give us a little grubby thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ting the goblin bell, and catch us on Twitch from the links in the description.